Have you ever wanted to be somebody else? Have you ever thought that being you just freaking sucks, and if only you could be somebody else, then life would be better, life would come together, people would love you more, people would appreciate you, you would have all the things that you want, if only you weren't you? Have you ever had that? What if you could change? What if you could change yourself? What if you could change the world? What if you could change your environment? What if you could change your results? What if you could change your outcome? What if you could change your future, your past, your point of birth, your point of death? What if you could change the time that you're in? What would you do? What would you pay? And the question is, why are you putting that above where you are? So you don't get another one of these things. You don't get this life thing. You don't get to push repeat and do it again. There's no rewind, there's no replay, there's no recorded webinar session of this thing that we call life. You don't get it, as far as I know. So what would it take? What would it take for me in this video to convince you that you are exactly where you need to be? Let's talk about that. Let's break it down. So the universe, it works in mysterious ways. It expands. It started from nothing, a single particle that existed before time itself existed. See, we relate to time as this linear thing, but there was a time before time. And time came out of this particle as a thread. And it got woven and spread out for millions of years, and then boom, we get popped on it. And here we are. We're on a rock flying around a giant ball of fire. We happen to have gotten really lucky in that we can interpret things. And yet here we go. And we talk about the mansions in Bentley and all this la da 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 blah blah, and I want the stuff, and we forget. We forget the blessing. Like, what would it take for you to wake up and feel happy? What would it take for you to look in the mirror and smile and beam? And when you make eye contact with yourself, to resonate and to not just appreciate yourself. No, it goes way beyond that. Okay, and that's the appetizer. That's the tasting menu. That's the sample cookie at the store, is to appreciate the self. What would it take for you to appreciate that sparkle that's inside your eye, that's separate from you, that represents the entire universe and the connectedness of us all? See, when you wake up and you hate yourself, the universe feels that, and the universe hates itself too. And darkness spreads. And the butterfly effects, repercussions, second and third order consequences of that are not even interpretable by our limited brains, our limited, feeble human brains as they are not able to comprehend the level of greatness and majestic power that comes from when a star explodes. We take it for granted. The sun thing that's up there, when was the last time you thanked it? When was the last time you're like, hey, thank you, sun, for being at just the right distance to not set me on fire today? You know, when was the last time you looked at the ground and said, hey, little rock, thank you for like spinning at just the right speed and distance and velocity and all this stuff, like perfectly aligned so that I can stand on you without flying off? Thank you, gravity. When was the last time? What would it take? What would it take for you to finally embrace where you are 100% without having to apologize for who you are or where you are or what you did or your past, or to justify the trauma that you went through, or to go back through your childhood over and over and over and over and again and replay all the mistakes, all of the lessons, all of the takeaways, all the things that went wrong, all the things that went right that you don't really embrace anyway, all the things your parents did, your friends did, your family did, your kids did, your teachers did, your society did that you didn't do. What will it take to let go? What would it take? What is it? Is it death? If I put a gun to your head, would you let go? If I came in your house, clocked my SIG 226 9mm and put it up against your temple and told you, let go now. Would you do it? Or are we so attached? Are you and I so attached to it? To that identity, right? Because you don't want to. It's terrifying. I ask what it would take, and you say anything, but yet there's that fear. Yet there's that, if I let go of all that, who am I? Where am I? Do I even exist? And yet, you all want results. Every single one of you come to me and go, Mikhail, get me the results. And I'm telling you, I need you to fly. You tell me I don't know how to fly, and I say, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know how to fly. You know how to teleport. You know telekinesis. You know telepathy. You know empathy. You have superpowers. You're giving yourself no credit for your superpowers. You know how to feel things. You know how to take action. You know how to take nothing and turn it into a reality. You understand the concept of taking an idea that exists in your mind and taking action and making it real. What is that all about? Remember I said the universe came from nothing. You are a universe in of yourself. You create the life around you. You are the life around you. Every plant, every cloud, every bird, every moment of time, every second, every minute, every hour is a manifestation of your universe. It is your universe. It's yours. What if this world, and really ask yourself this question in this moment. What if you were a child and this world was given to you as a gift? Really picture yourself laying there in a baby crib, surrounded by little fluffy pillows, little bear, little cozy blanket, and you're laying there, and I come to you and I gently place the world in your palm. I say, this is yours. Take it, it's yours. I give this to you as a gift. I give this to you as a gift with love, without any expectation, without any judgment, without any necessity for you to do anything with it, but to acknowledge it's yours. You don't have to mold it like a piece of Play-Doh into some random object. You don't have to kick it like a ball. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to puncture it. You don't have to face it or even really acknowledge your place in it, because it's not you that's in the world. The world is in you. You had it all wrong this whole time. I asked yourself at the beginning of this video, have you ever wanted to be somebody else? And the answer is that you cannot, no matter how hard you try. So let go. Because no matter what you do, you will be you. And that universe, that is you, it's here for a reason. Because that was the second question I asked, is what would it take for me to convince you that you belong here? And one thread unwoven from a fabric makes the entire fabric collapse. You are a thread in this great fabric of life, a very critical piece, a piece that cannot be removed. Not just should not. Not just if removed this will happen. It cannot be removed. It is meant to be there. It is there because it is a part of everything. You hold the universe together, and our universe is intertwined, and we create a robust reality. So what if I was to ask you, what if you could change who you are? What if you could change your outcome? What if you could alter your reality and make it the thing you want it to be? And you can, but you can only do that as soon as you accept the fact that the way that it is exactly the way that you want. So, we're sitting together on a rock, lying around a giant ball of fire, on a thread of time that came from nothing, and we don't really know where it's going. So, if you like this video, my recommendation is that there's going to be a little bell and you're going to click it underneath this video, because there's going to be a lot more videos. And we're going to go deep, and we're going to dive below the surface of this reality, and we're going to uncover the patterns that others don't see. And we're going to do this together. I'm not going to do this for you. We're going to do this together, hand in hand, because it's one thing to observe the process, and it's another thing to embrace the process. And this process that you're on is your journey. This is the process of living your life. It's not a destination. You are right now in the process of living your life. And what a magical, beautiful, and majestic thing that is. So, if you haven't already, click the bell and comment below. Did this video make an impact on you? And if so, what are you going to do about it? This has been Mikhail with Hustle System, where art meets commerce. I'll see you in the next video.